I like how my stream starts staring at you, gamer.
Oh, what? Are you just staring at my NPC?
Yep. Apparently, I ended my last stream staring at you.
Yes, you did.
Makes a great starting stream. Because it's like almost like we're having a conversation, and it works.
Hmm.
All right, let's get to work on the town. Why do I have glass bottles? I'm blaming Rampage for this
I would.
because I don't see any reason I would have like water bottles in my inventory.
Don't know.
This does not seem like as someone who doesn't make potions at all. Um, I'm gonna just add this to the Rampage store and
Sounds good.
hope that any passerby just like seizes it up. I also love that Gumby has redoubled his efforts, and now Gumby's house is now part of the attraction of the quarry.
Is it?
Yeah,
Nice.
because he's successfully added his place to the backdrop.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen him on lately.
He has redoubled his efforts in beautifying the coast area by his place,
I shall have to come take a look.
and so he's added his unique beautification to the quarry.
I see.
So how is iGamer doing today?
iGamer is doing good. But iGamer is mad at Rampage because Rampage made iGamer change his Rocket League controls and now iGamer sucks.
Why did Rampage do this to you?
Because he claims it'll make things easier later. I don't know that I trust him.
That's fair, I guess.
Okay, I need quite a bit of magma.
Oh no, it's not magma.
Oh yes. I need 112 stacks of magma blocks.
That's a lot of magma.
It is.
Do you know, I'm gonna say something slightly controversial. I believe that Minecraft chests need a sort button.
I agree.
I don't know why they don't have a sort button.
I don't either.
I feel like that's just a thing that most games have nowadays.
I agree. The electric toothbrush is back.
It's more intense and it's not making sounds, which is concerning.
Yeah, we only hear electric toothbrush. We don't hear any voices. Oh wait, I needed to bring that with me. Alright. So, I am going to put away this stuff downstairs and then go mine a whole bunch of shulker boxes worth of magma.
Okay. At least you have a plan. You have a goal. You set forth on a very important adventure for the safety of humanity.
This has nothing to do with humanity.
It has everything to do with humanity.
Oh no, this just has everything to do with me wanting to build a gold farm because I'm greedy.
But don't forget, the true reason is to save Polar from the great ice dragon.
Yes. Of course. Alright, if I fill up 5 shulker boxes, that's more than I need.
Or so you think.
No, I need 7,200. And 4 shulker boxes is 3 shulker boxes is 108 stacks. And 7,200 is equivalent to 112.5 stacks. So 5 shulker boxes is enough. Actually, it's more than enough, which is good.
Someone kidnapped my farmer.
I don't think I kidnapped your farmer.
I swear. If someone kidnapped the farmer, I'm gonna be depressed.
Oh, I didn't. Poor farmer.
I'm so. Oh, thank goodness I found him. Okay, I was concerned.
Oh, very good.
I was very, very concerned.
I was concerned for you. And the farmer. I was concerned for all parties involved. The nice thing is magma isn't very rare, so...
So, when the farmer's XP bar gets full, how do you get him up to the next level?
What do you mean?
Like, his farmer apprentice level is completely maxed up now. How do I make him go to the next level of farmer?
Did you take away his workstation?
No.
Then I don't know. He should just, like, upgrade himself automatically.
Okay, he's not, which is depressing.
Trade with him then one more time. I mean, the way to upgrade them is trading.
He finally touched his workstation, and that finally upgraded him.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say. Either you need, like, one more trade with him, or he just hasn't seen his workstation.
Okay. Well, he will sell me... He will now buy melon blocks, which is great. Apparently he also gets me a discount because he likes me.
That's good.
But now he's gonna buy... remembering my name for my... remembering the name of my home is meow. Has finally like detracted me from trying to type home. Alright, so this guy has a really good trade for melons, so I'm kind of happy about that. 3 melons is 1 emerald.
That is good.
But I guess I need to figure out how to make a full melon block.
Just 9 melons.
Perfect. Okay. That's unfortunate. I probably should have just had Rampage use his enchanted. That's alright. I'm gonna take these potatoes and replant them. Because he likes potatoes.
I see.
You know, I used to give my little cousin the mission of finding out where the villages were. I'd help him tame a horse and make him the goal of finding the villages.
Is that just so you could do whatever you want without him around?
No, he had this problem of taking all our resources and taking them on adventures. You know, like he'd take the entire stockpile of iron and take it on an adventure.
I see. And then would he lose it because he would die with it?
He would immediately drop himself into lava accidentally. Multiple times. And he will have forgotten that he took all the iron with him for some reason. He was gonna like make a iron pickaxe. He makes his iron pickaxe and just keeps all the iron, the entire iron stockpile on him. Which made Chris very sad.
I could see why that would make Chris sad.
I don't know why he thought he needed the entire, like, stockpile with him.
I don't know.
No, farmer! Where are you now? Oh, there you are. Thank goodness.
No, if you just keep letting him wander around on his own, he's gonna die soon.
I'm respecting his privacy.
Yes, but some not so nice mobs might come around and just, you know, well, kill him.
I guess I need a crafting station as well. Part of me is just concerned that DCL will like kidnap him to make some contraption.
I don't think DCL would kidnap him.
DCL went through a very long explanation on how he kidnaps villagers.
Yes, but you see, DCL is not a big fan of villagers.
Yeah, but he told me about his like 12-day journey to kidnap a villager.
Yeah, but see,
And this
DCL
entire mechanism he had for kidnapping villagers.
DCL now has his own villagers. He has no need to kidnap yours.
It's probably irrational fear.
I think it might be.
Let's see. Poor Rampage, he has not returned.
They might still be trying to fix OBS.
Or OBS. I guess if those people want melons, I now have more reason to plant more melons. I just kept a small stockpile of melons.
What about melons?
Oh, I upgraded the farmer.
The farmer?
Yeah.
There's a farmer?
The farmer in the village we all went to. Yeah. He now buys he now buys 3 melons for an emerald. Silly question. Do you have like some silk touch thing that allows you to pick up an entire melon? Okay. That's probably a lot better because we don't get quite a melon from each melon that we break normally.
Oh.
We can use that to exploitively pick up more melons for the farmer.
I have a spare silk touch book. If I don't, I know where to get one.
Well, oh, see now we have like where iGamer adds his own expression of like sigh. We can now hear him sigh.
Yes, as he aggressively blows on his mic.
Sorry.
iGamer, you may want to get a pop filter for that mic.
It's my headset on my headphones. I can't get a pop filter for that.
Oh, gotcha. I think I had to do something similar to that, but I understand. No, it's just remember that mic will pick up all your sighs. You will sigh more intensely than you ever expected to.
Well, alright, I'm gonna switch over to the Be Right Back screen because
Is she gonna be right back?
well, no, I'm not leaving you guys. I just have to look something up that I don't want my stream to see.
Dark, hidden, forbidden secrets from iGamer, Volume 2.
I was running a command that shows
Volume 2, what was in Volume 1?
It's running a command that shows my IP address, and I'd rather not my stream see that.
I mean, we know that your IP address is probably spoofed by at least 13 satellites.
True. True.
But if you knew where the naughty IP address is, you could legitimately have like put like a picture of like a dancing pony or something where that would pop up. Or maybe like a GIF of iGamer going no.
Maybe.
Do you hate when you're like when you've like started a project and then you walked away without thinking about actually like you forgot that you didn't actually complete the project?
Well, the problem with me now is I forgot where I decided to I forgot to set a home where my gold farm was. And
Why?
I don't know which direction I flew in either. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh wait, I can go back last stream. I know what I can do. I can go back to last stream because I was looking at, I think, coordinates, and I can figure out where I was.
You know, I think Minecraft should just, at this point, just have, like, passive, like, coordinate system built in.
Detective work in progress, please stand by. So I just have to go to YouTube and go to my own channel.
What do you mean by a passive coordinate system?
Then go to
A passive system that just displays your coordinates constantly.
I mean, there are mods for that.
Yeah, I know. I really think Minecraft should have at least some built, like, instead of, like, pressing, I think it's F3
Instead
or
of
something.
pressing F3 and having like 70% of your screen all text.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the game already tells you and tracks this. The option to display just that information.
I found it.
'Cause, I mean, I feel like that is an option. I feel like
I remember like there was a mod just to passively display that, and I was like, why is that a mod? Like, it seems a little like that should just be built in.
I found it.
yeah, it probably should be. I mean, there's no
And
reason for it
and
not
I set the
to be.
home there. We're all set.
Excellent. You have saved the iGamer.
Okay.
Alright. Now to
Now I
make
can
more
go back to
watermelon
getting
sauce.
ridiculous amounts of magma. Oh yes, Rampage, you missed it. I need 7,200 to magma.
That seems like a small amount.
Indeed.
Can you not just buy it?
No.
Why? Who?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's a ghost.
That's alright though. I kind of needed something to
so we're all safe now.
I kind of needed something to do this stream and also didn't feel like spending that much money on that. So. It's okay.
Let's see.
Also, magma spawns in pretty large chunks is insta-mine with efficiency 5. It's only 5 shulker boxes worth of magma. I changed it to 2. I'm on fire.
Why are you on fire?
Lava. Lava's mean. Don't like it.
Did you tell it no?
Apparently, there is a better grass setting in quality setting.
There is. What does it do?
I'm not really sure.
Also, is that a Bad Lion thing or is that a Minecraft thing?
I mean, it's not in the Bad Lion settings, but it might be. I don't think so, though.
No, probably isn't. I'm just curious. I can check my options.
Go to video settings, quality, and then it's on the left.
Where is it better grass? Turned it on to fast. We'll see how that goes.
I put mine on fancy.
Also, there's custom.
Oh, and there's better snow.
There's custom fonts in there. Does that mean I'm able to like change the chat font?
I believe so.
So I want my chat font to be Star Wars font.
I mean, you'd have to like go into the settings and then choose that, or like replace the font, I think. I don't know.
I'm gonna go Google that. Not right now, but later. It would make 29th very happy. One time he just like offloaded a bunch of fonts onto me. Star Wars and nerd fonts. It was kind of fun.
He just gave you a bunch of fonts?
Yeah, he was like, hey, have you seen this? I was like, no. It's like, alright, let me send it to you. And then all of a sudden it turned into, here's this one, and then here's this version of this one, and here's this one. Oh, this one's fun too. Try this one.
Wow, so you just got a whole bunch of random fonts.
And they were all like nerd themed. Like they were all like Star Wars or Star Trek or
Speaking about star things, have you heard about Coca-Cola's new flavor of Coke?
No, but it sounds concerning already considering it goes along with star things.
It's called Starlight.
And how is it?
Every time you drink it, it's a little different.
That's
Yeah.
concerning.
That is very concerning.
Because they examined a nebula, the contents of a nebula, and they kind of like chemically recreated it with raspberries or something.
So they recreated stars with nebulas.
They
recreated
examined a nebula's
stars-
construction and discovered that it had some similarities to parts of a raspberry's element or something. Anyway,
So they recreated stars with raspberries and then made it drinkable.
something like that.
What?
It's a limited. It's a
concerning.
limited edition flavor.
How long?
That sounds. Why?
Because I really want to try this.
Sometimes it tastes like cotton candy. Sometimes it tastes like something you can't quite put your hands on.
I mean, does it taste good?
Oh, I very much enjoy it. I just find that the taste kind of modifies from can to can, if that makes sense. And sometimes I get kind of like a menthanol type thing from it too. It's kind of weird.
Ew, menthol.
And as someone who likes mint, now this just bit me because I
I like
consume.
mint too. Mint is great.
That's what I mean. My menthanol. I meant the
Oh.
minty type. Like, but I also eat tremendous excessive amounts of mint. But sometimes you can kind of taste sparkles if that's a weird kind of tasting note.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, the official flavor is space.
Huh.
It says it's space flavored.
I didn't think space had a flavor.
Now you know.
It sounds
uh,
like they did a whole bunch of science stuff, and then they just like went, here is science stuff.
Yeah, well, it's funny. It's like they have a this is a limited edition flavor, and I need to go to sleep now because it's dark. The idea is though that they kind of created this special studio to work on these kind of interesting flavors. So you can find them in your local grocery store.
Hmm.
I think it's kind of ironic since now Texas now has that that one where Elon Musk took over the city and turned it into his good set up his spaceship stuff there, right? Maybe. Also,
No.
Rampage, can I borrow your water bucket?
iGamer doesn't care enough about Elon Musk to know.
Don't see why you couldn't.
AKA,
Ferrari?
can you join me at the house? No, okay. I can probably just teleport you.
Where do you want my water?
Everywhere.
Thank you.
I
You
did
see,
it.
You see what I'm doing with the melons?
Yes, I indeed do. You wanted a silk touch book, right?
No, I was just gonna have you. Can you silk touch those melons?
So I might be living by myself next year.
Oh no! So what's gonna happen?
What?
I'm gonna try and get a single dorm room, so I have a room to live
Is this at an extra cost, or?
in. Slightly, but not much.
Slightly, but not much.
Typically, yes, but they're making them publicly available starting next year, so I don't think so.
I'm gonna start streaming very on time now.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm
It
sorry.
It wasn't.
I kind of thought you had already started your stream. Sorry.
Oh no, it's because he was trying to fix OBS. It wasn't really an option before, but they're making them publicly available starting next semester. So I don't know. I think I might get one just because easier than since I work online and from the room.
Yeah. Makes your streaming habits a little bit more convenient.
Well, yeah, it makes that more convenient, for sure.
Also, less people to question your sanity.
That, and then work is a lot easier too.
Do you need more water?
Actually, yeah. I made the holes right here for you.
Water. Water.
And then can you just pick up these melons?
Yes. Axe.
Nice. Thank you.
I guess I'll continue working on the restaurant.
I'll join you there in a second. I'm just taking advantage of the villager who pays me money.
Is it a wandering trader?
No, there's a farmer here who just like will buy melons now.
Huh.
For emeralds. So it's like, yes.
Profit.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants 3 melons for an emerald.
Nice.
He's not giving me super discounts with weed and potatoes, but I'm gonna buy cookies from him.
You don't want to know what I just heard. It's stupid. I was like, DK, are you sure you're talking about the right thing? But that's what she said. And I realized I was being.
That's alright, I just gave up all my emeralds for cookies.
That's not a good idea.
What? Why?
That's
No.
not a
I gave up a
financially
portion
stable
of them for cookies, which leveled him up
Why?
to an expert farmer.
That's
Why?
not a good, stable financial decision, DK.
I just wanted to level him up again.
And as an adult, you should be aware of stable financial decisions.
Well, his offer is 2 emeralds for 18 cookies.
Okay, but it's still cookies.
That's okay.
No, not the fact that now I'm 18 and pay taxes. My dad was like, we need to open up an IRA retirement account for you. Oh my god. And so now I have a retirement fund. I'm not sure how to feel about it.
You gotta put all of your whole paycheck. You gotta put in there,
Yeah.
You know.
and then you need to tell your dad, "Hey, I'm gonna put my whole paycheck in there, but I need you to gift me what I've made on my paycheck."
Uh-huh.
Donks.
Indeed. No, I'm still debating what I'm going to do with my 1 summer job paycheck. Whether I'm going to save the entirety of it or save half of it. I have to sit down and do that.
As gamer slowly gets quieter as he starts to mumble into his mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mumble, mumble, mumble.
Apparently, I just made $200 selling our seeds.
Nice.
Huh.
Is that a problem?
Alright, I'm gonna put the rest of the emeralds in the. I'm trying to figure out the best place to put emeralds.
We have a raw ores or like a, just put it in like, you know those chests that like we have the diamonds and stuff in? But put it in there.
You mean the finished
Wouldn't-
ore? Yeah, okay. I'll put it in the
Yeah.
finished ore chest.
DK, you said you made $200 as if it was a problem. Do you have a problem with making money?
Oh no, I just was jokingly say I sold the seeds that we have been apparently storing in a chest for some reason. And I just passively made $200.
Nice. Love passively making money.
Yeah, I'm like,
I mean, I guess that's kind of half passive though, because at one point you did the work to get.
Well, I mean,
most likely it was Rampage who did the work.
yeah.
so-
Like,
That's why
I
it's
don't know what
passive.
to do with the seeds. I don't
Right,
know if he wants
passive
to like
playmaker.
use the seeds for something, so I'll put the seeds in the chest. If I like need to go get bread or something.
So that's why I said passively is because like Rampage
That makes sense.
harvested. Because I generally sell the seeds or I turn it into bone meal.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh yeah, you can do that, can't you?
With a composter, which Polar religiously calls a composter.
That's fair.
Is it though?
Yeah. It's fine.
That's not how it's pronounced.
Tomato.
I don't think that changes much to him.
No.
Oh, by the way, I bought us some more apples, Rampage.
Apple.
Also- I need to settle a debate from like over a year ago with him.
I see.
That just I still think about because he still gets confused. Is
Oh.
there a difference between best of 3 and best 2 out of 3?
No.
Well, see, there is a minor difference. One suggests that we're going to do all three,
Okay.
and the best two suggests we're like essentially as soon as someone wins two, we end the competition.
Well, I
Right.
mean, you would do that
But-
either way.
No. Best. Well, see,
If you play a best of 3, like
to
let's
me,
say you play
there's
a
no
best
point in going past 2 because
right.
Oh,
now
it
2 matches are
suggests
gone.
actually it suggests that there may be more than 3 games because best of 3 says whoever gets to the top who wins 3 points wins. So we're going to play at least 3 games. The other one is suggesting we're going to once someone gets 2 points we end the competition.
I don't know. To me, I use both.
No, because best of 3 would be you would only play 3 games in a best of 3 if
That's how
2
I think
people
about
won 2.
it. That's how I think about it.
The third
'Cause, like-
game would always be a tiebreaker.
I guess it matters if you determine that the winner is the person who gets 2 points or not. Because like the idea is, are we playing in who gets to the who successfully gets 3 points, or I don't know. It's one of those things
Well,
where
best
like
of
everyone
3
has
would
to
never
agree.
go to who gets, it would never go to who gets 3 points. It would always go to who gets 2 points. Because
Assuming that's
there
your
are-
agreement of that term, because like normally it'd be like I got 3 points.
I have never used best out of 3 or best of
I
3
guess-
to mean
Best of
I
3
think-
versus best out of 3, because out of 3 suggests the same thing I think as 2 out of 3, but
best
I don't know.
of
I
3,
think
best
about
two
it the
out
same
of
way.
3.
I think about it the same way Rampage does.
Well, because I mean, think about it.
Because
Best
then if you're
of
winning,
3.
if you're playing to the first person to get 3 points, then you're playing best 3 out of 5.
well,
Yeah.
you
Which would also be best of 5.
Right.
Worded slightly differently, probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. How would I say? I don't use 5. 3.
I never say best
I've always
2
goes
out
to-
of 3. I always just say best of 3.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
funny is I don't think I ever use that term usually.
But
Do you want to make the dining area bigger, Rampage?
I
Polar
have to
argues it
extend
the
this
way
wall one.
Polar argues it the way DK does.
Wait, what?
As I said, I think the more important thing to do though is if you're going to do something like that, you sit down with the person and you make sure that you are both using the same terminology in the same way.
Well,
Look,
the
I'm not gonna
thing
write a
is, DK,
contract about
everyone
what
I
best
have
of
talked
three
to
means,
has
okay?
used best of 3 the same way I do.
Yes.
And then that's perfectly
So-
fine. So the idea is you always want to make sure that the terms you're using are agreed upon by everybody. Because like it doesn't really matter what the definition is so long as everyone agrees to the definition.
DK, you sound like a lawyer, and I've done too much legal homework.
Remember the most important thing, iGamer, it depends.
That's true.
Mm.
That's
That's
life.
But why
That's
were
the
you
most
having,
powerful
why were you
legal
having this
term.
argument
depends.
with pizza?
I don't know.
or-
We were arguing about Rocket League.
Well, what was his
DK.
opinion?
He agrees with DK that, like, or well, no, he thinks best of 3 means first to win 3 rounds. And I'm like,
Why?
And this is why you must cautionally remember to have all parties agree to what that actual term means.
Because like best of is not first to.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, guess what's back here, Rampage?
Like to
The
me,
water?
best of
Oh.
means like the best person out of 3 possible rounds.
Well, I mean, if you use it as number, then it would be whichever number is closer to 3.
Well, yeah,
And
of
if
course.
you
it's
have to
best
use-
of 3, then that would mean that you would win 2 out of 3 times to be the best of 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And this is the most important thing, is that words are easily reconfigurable. And so that's why it's very, very important. Because, for example, the original meaning of wish. What do you think wish meant?
It's a
I mean-
store.
Well, now it's a garbage online store, but originally, I mean, at least nowadays, it's a wish is like a want. It's something you want for yourself or for other people.
But what if I told you, like, the original meaning was you actually wanting that thing, but you knew it was a guarantee?
Huh.
Like, you know it's going to happen. Like,
How
could you
is the
imagine
exact
that?
opposite? I found a strider standing on a strider.
So if you go to dictionary.com and look up the archaic meaning of wish, you'll find that the word guarantee is in there.
I mean, I believe you. I'm just
But
saying.
it's well, I'm just saying, like, do you
Weird.
see how that word has changed? And if
Yeah.
anyone held on to the archaic meaning, because we have books that will refer to that, right? They'll use the archaic meaning, right?
Well, if it's an archaic book, then sure.
Well, I mean, like, modern day society might not use it that way, but we obviously have books from olden times, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Archaic book, then yeah, sure, there would still be references to
but
that.
what is art? Yeah, as I said, like, some people might still hold on to that. Those authors might still hold on to that older meaning, right?
Get it? Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I think we go. I don't think we need to go any farther than this block. This is how far.
I'm
we can go.
graveling up things. Sorry.
Tika, you are drowning.
Yeah, I know. So, like, that's kind of like why it's very, very important to discover what that person's definitions are before you, because sometimes words have had their meanings changed, and not everyone holds on to the same meaning. So this is why it's always a good idea, especially when you're in a competition, to make sure that everyone agrees to those terms. This is why you have like sports leagues where, like, everyone had to agree to a specific definition. Did you know, like with the federal regulations, they are interpreted? So, federal aviation regulations, they are interpreted.
I mean, everything is interpreted.
I know, but they are
Law
physically
is interpreted too.
in this particular case, like the regulations from one person to another can very much change what they supposedly mean.
True.
Hey, Rampage.
Same thing with laws. We hire
What's-
judges to interpret things that are supposed to be universal code for action.
What is this about?
I'm just using it to find the center.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha. Okay.
It's counting as
I
one.
didn't know if you were trying to do something specific, so I wanted to make sure I understood what you were doing.
He's trying to make sure your stairs aren't off center again.
This is where he secretly discovers that I.
Chris,
Yeah.
I require you after stream.
Chris checks his schedule to see if he's available.
Your presence is required.
So, here's an interesting thing that Nick actually brought up with me. There's a game called Core Keepers, right? It's
Yes.
up to 8-player multiplayer, right?
Okay.
But the people who are making suggestions are making suggestions with the idea of a much larger multiplayer game.
Okay.
And now you
They're,
might.
they're,
Go
they're
ahead.
making suggestions that are only useful if you're playing a PvP game. Or if you're playing or like when you're playing a big game like Ark or Rust.
You mean the player base is making suggestions on how to play, or suggestions on what the game should like add next?
Yes, what the game should add next. And the thing is that it's great that they like Ark and Rust and all that, right? But Core Keeper is a small co-op game.
Mm.
It is nothing like those games.
It's
There's not
meant
enough
to be.
resources to have multiple teams like that to make
Yeah.
sense.
And the world is too small for that. Like, the game
Unless
isn't
they did a
designed
major
or...
unless they made a major overhaul of that kind of stuff, it just wouldn't be realistic.
Well, you wouldn't so much as be making a major overhaul as be making a new game.
Right.
Because that's just not what Core Keeper is.
At that point, they'd just be going in and making a replica of.
Yeah, like at
the
that point, you'd be
existing game.
making, because, like, it's a top-down survival game where you're stuck in a cave system.
Yeah, definitely doesn't sound like Rust.
And people are going out and they're making suggestions like, you should limit the max health to 1,000. And I just thought to myself, what? Why is that necessary? I can barely pass 500. I discovered why it's necessary for some people. It's because some people don't have self-control.
Well, I mean, that's any video game.
Because Core Keeper is like Terraria in that characters are not locked to worlds.
Mm.
And so what people discovered is that there's this item that only spawns once or twice. There are these two items that only spawn once or twice per world that will permanently increase your max health by 50.
But
And so
then they'll
people are just
go
making
into every-
dozens
yeah.
of new worlds to farm these items. And then complaining that it's too easy to kill bosses after doing so.
I would
Because
like
the
to
bosses
mention,
can't
what would you
physically hurt
have
them.
to do? How many worlds would you have to create to increase your health by an extra 500 or more?
So here's the thing. That depends. All right, because there can be 0 to like 3 of each of these items. In a
So it
world.
depends on how lucky you are.
Yep. And the thing is that there's a very small number of these items, and they spawn in a very large area. So it's difficult to find them. It's also possible for them to not exist at all. And more
Oh.
importantly than that, it's also possible for them to get destroyed.
But it sounds like the game has done everything. Like, if it's a game where you can get cross-world stuff, then the game can only do so much to make sure, beyond limiting player health, that doesn't. You know what I mean? That, like, going
Yeah,
and
but the
farming
thing is
worlds
that's
doesn't
only a
matter.
problem if you have no self-control.
Right.
Yeah, so they want a
And-
game mechanic to control themselves.
And the other thing about that is that shouldn't matter between a couple of friends playing a game.
No, I know.
Yeah, because at maximum, they also wanted to like make this like hardcore limit on spawning of items per world, so that they can host their massive multiplayer merchant trading system.
Yeah. And people are complaining about how it's way too easy to duplicate items, that it's flooding the trade market, and I'm like, what? Trade market? The trade market is just a thread someone created deep in their Discord server. Where players trade mass quantities of duplicated items.
Nice.
This is where they have to go into your world and get. They also wanted things to help that trading system, and I'm like, you want the developers to actually start making mechanics to help your trading system that you've just created that has nothing to do with the game.
So they want the ability to lock doors and chests from other players?
Is that
Because-
really necessary?
As I said, remember,
No.
this is only up to 8 players.
Unless
Also,
you don't trust your friends.
well, no.
Sometimes valid.
The thing is they're asking for features that only matter if you have a world open to random strangers coming in, right?
Right.
Which doesn't make any sense for Core Keeper.
Well, I mean,
It-
can you
it-
have
it-
in Core Keeper a world with random people coming in?
Maybe theoretically. I've never hosted it, so I don't know.
I think you actually would have to purposely do that. But like as I said, there's not enough
No, I know, but I'm
resources
saying,
for you
is
to
it
do
possible?
so. Like it would.
Well, I don't think there's an option that allows you to do that. I don't think there's like a public server menu.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No.
is it like is there a public server option or something?
I'm curious.
Sometimes
I
people
will
are
check.
lonely and have no friends, so they make public servers to have friends.
That just means you're extra lonely, with more steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep dunking myself in lava. It's very uncomfortable.
Giga, you're dying very aggressively.
I know.
Hmm.
That's a lot of magma. That should be helpful for me.
Hmm.
Also, I will say that Core Keepers has one of my favorite map mechanics. In that, like, when you explore, you only fill out your own map, right?
Mm.
As you go down the list, as you, like, slowly get up, once you hit, like, the second or third tier of crafting, you can build a cartography table. And then once you've built a cartography table, each player can add their map data to it, which lets players share all their map data between them.
Cool.
Okay. So I sorted it out. The way that works is you'd have to actually talk with the person and give them your game session ID for them to join.
Okay.
Only friends can join you. So the idea is there is no lobby. You would literally have to go to the person and give them your your game ID to join.
Or have a bot that randomly checks game IDs. Try to force your way into open worlds.
But generally, that's how that mechanic works. So someone couldn't just casually join your game.
Not without serious quantities of effort.
Yeah.
You would have to make a bot that could check game IDs. And just
Got
keep inputting them until found a random. And
So-
such things have existed for other games. I'm doing fault on my mother. Who's in the back, so I'm gonna see what she wants.
She
Okay,
wants
how do we
everything.
want to make a table?
Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure we actually have enough room to make tables now.
Well, what I'm kind of thinking is like a round table around the pillar of lava.
Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? We could make a bar stool. Yeah. Let's see. Let me throw my cobblestone into the chest. My inventory's full again.
Hi. Hey guy, do you have a minecart on hand? A minecart.
I think I gave you all my minecarts for the things. Did you lose those?
No, but I need more.
You can buy them on shop in the miscellaneous section.
Wait, I'm to see if there's a non-annoying way to do this.
To
But
buy them?
no.
To not have to buy them?
Are you trying to make them so you can sit in them?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we just.
Pistons.
You know what? Actually, you know what? Why don't we move the chairs one space back against the wall?
Well, it doesn't like have the same effect.
Oh, just so there's a space there. So first, yeah, see like that. Well, move. Yeah, so like this. See.
Well, I think
Also,
There's
is
some-
my lighting on Moody again? I swear. Okay. I can never tell.
where did I put my sticky pistons? Why do I always lose them?
I don't know.
I don't know, but stop it.
Are they over here?
I remember you recovered them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ah,
I need a little bit more magma, and then I can go finish off the gold farm.
What do you think I find?
So has Mr. B enjoyed the stream so far?
But yes, Chris, I require you after stream.
Okay. What are we doing after stream?
Well, I went to a lot of effort to accept that game.
Okay, that's fair. That's
So,
also very fair.
I'm going to make you play that.
I wanted to play that, to be honest. I actually played that while you were talking to me before.
I played that just now, actually.
Huh.
It was rather difficult as the only one there.
I played as a wizard, and it's even more difficult just playing as a wizard.
I was playing as the ranger.
Because like, it's called Myth Force. It's up to 4-player co-op, and it's kind of like a first-person D&D adventure.
I will say, all it made me want to do was press Elf to win.
If you want to check it out, Mr. B, it's on Epic right now.
Oh,
It's in early access. It's called Myth Force, and the idea is like it has a bunch of different characters. They have like their kind of starting stats, and the game gets solves what I call the inventory problem by giving you so little inventory that you generally don't carry stuff with you. You only carry what you need, and so you just like you look at weapons on the ground and go meh.
I think it's kind of weird.
Because, like, essentially, like, for example, the wizard, I think, can carry, like, 4 weapons, and that's it.
The 80s cold and they want their heroes back.
Yeah, it kind of has this kind of, like, uh, it has, like, this cartoon vibe to it, and not, like, comic.
Yeah, it's like 80s TV cartoons.
Yeah.
Like
And what's weird is it looks so beautiful, too.
He-Man.
Yep.
And
That's kind of, like, the
Wonderful.
visual they went for. But, yeah. I saw a Splattercat play it, I'm like, yes, I must have this.
who did you see play it?
I saw Splattercat play it.
Ladderfish.
Yeah. And I just watched it for like a couple of seconds. I stopped the video and went, yes. I cheated and used Humble Bundle so I could buy a copy for Nick.
Nice.
It was a very long and arduous process.
Yeah, because you can't normally gift items on Epic.
Mm. Why? That's annoying.
That's a feature they're working on, but they haven't like developed that yet. They didn't consider it a top priority, and I'm like, Epic, seriously, you're like preventing whales.
The system can't
Like
be
Chris.
hard.
Well, like gifting has always been a very complex system in which even Steam has gone through so many different iterations.
Hmm.
Due to one of Steam's initial systems created like a dark black market and a gray market.
I see.
In fact, G2A exists because Steam made the mistake of having such a nice and easy, convenient gifting system. So that Steam actually complicated their gifting system because of sites like G2A.
Yes.
Because once you start like creating a system, people are going to start exploiting it.
Right, of course.
Yeah, like, gifting is still not a feature that's, like, considered a priority.
But I'm like, Epic, how can the whale like help you if you don't let them in?
Like, before they want to do gifting, they want to make profiles, profile avatars, ratings for games, polls, update their notification center, add library
I
improvements.
feel like gifting would be a priority because it would bring more people to your platform.
Yep, they want to update achievements more.
If I want to gift my friend a game on Epic, but he doesn't have Epic, then I have to have him get Epic in order to gift him a game, which then brings another user to their platform.
Yeah, I mean, that
Not
all
to
makes
mention that
sense to
you're
me.
spending money to give them games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things where some people's priorities are like they won't use Epic until there's achievements, and like that's a major detractor for them. I'm like, but those
Well, they
people are awful.
Achievements. Epic has achievements.
Yeah, they do now. But like I know some people like largely dumped on them for not having achievements for the longest time. And I'm like, achievements don't matter though. But then I realized
look,
I don't care, and unfortunately other people do.
I like having achievements. But on the other hand,
It's nice. It gives you things
Whatever.
to work for, but on the other hand, like, ultimately,
But-
would you rather the software that you're running it on give you achievements, or would you rather be able to play a game?
I would rather be able to play a game. But
Right.
yeah, but they want to add a bunch of social features, add more things to achievements. They
I mean, look,
still
social features and stuff make sense, especially
yeah,
for
but
online
here's the thing:
games.
social features, a boatload of them comes before user reviews and gifting.
Which to me is weird.
Like, user reviews is something I'm really big about. They need to have that.
I mean, yeah, that.
Even though I'm generally not one to leave reviews or even read them, I understand that people like to review games.
Right.
And they like to make their voices heard about, when a game developer does stupid shit.
Stuff.
Nick.
Stuff.
Yeah,
Nick.
I'm sorry, Rampage.
Bad Nick.
I haven't had dinner yet. I need to go eat.
Bad Nick.
Okay.
But yeah, Chris, I'm gonna go eat some food, and then when I'm done and stream is done, you and I
Okay.
will have to play Myth Force.
That sounds good. I'm actually looking forward to that. Also, are you starving, Rampage? Have bread?
Is Rampage actually dying of starvation?
Yeah. He's physically starving with me, with an entire stack of bread and 50 cookies and a pumpkin pie in my hand.
Rampage, why?
Oh no.
He had to make sure it was centered.
Well, this is kind of my idea, DK. I feel like this works well.
I like this. This is good.
So I just need to repeat that.
Well,
The
first,
carpet
let's see
is
what iGamer
necessary.
thinks about this. I really like this
Carpet is
wool here. I
necessary.
do.
But I don't know, we can make that any color we want.
Hey,
I don't
iGamer.
know that white is a good.
Yeah, can I finish filling in this magma thing
Yes,
first?
yes, please.
So can we
At your
do,
first
black
availability.
or gray. I feel like that'll blend with the floor a bit better.
How about red?
I mean, yeah.
Because we have
if you
lava here.
still have room.
I feel like red goes with brown a little bit better. It kind of adds a luxury.
If we still have red dye, sure. But
I guess I'll have to check our chest for red dye. If not, I can just get red dye. That's not a difficulty.
I'm almost done with this.
And then I remember. Oh, by the way, you can I have permission to the claim?
oh,
Rampage.
I have to do individual claims for the piston store.
No, I totally
Why don't-
understand that. I tried to
why
add a
don't you
torch
just-
and I couldn't.
So then why don't you just claim the big area?
Well, this area is just outside of the big area.
Okay, so why don't you make another relatively larger claim?
Because that's a lot of effort.
Mm.
And either way, I would still have to manually trust DK.
Yes, but you don't have to manually trust him 5 times. You only can do it once.
Actually, I've only had to manually trust him once so far.
You know what?
Actually, no, you had to manually trust me many times for the shop
Well, throughout
area.
I'm done talking to
Well,
Rampage.
the big hole.
anyway. Thanks, DK.
I don't know why you TP'd to me.
I would have been fine, but I teleported from the nether, so then I went splat.
Well, just don't do that.
I was getting red dye for Rampage.
Let's see.
Also, I feel like a permanent trust thing
So-
could be.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But
Hey Rampage, is this enough dye for you?
Oh wow, Gumby has quite massively added to his base.
Ah, so you saw what I was talking about.
I do now.
Like it just adds an extra scenery to this place.
It's cool though. When
Like-
did he do this?
pistons.
He did this a month ago. Are we really just that blind? He did this 30 days ago.
I don't recall it being lit up like it was, but maybe it was.
He put the torches even longer than the copper.
I don't know. It's just like I really noticed it popped today. Like maybe I wasn't paying attention before, but
Yeah, no.
I'm hoping that the
Yeah.
structures we've built so far basically just kind of helped bring our eyes to that. So this like shopping area kind of like is further benefited by Gumby's construction. Has iGamer made it into the dining area?
I was there and then I disappeared. Hold on. Oh, Rampage, I see what better grass does.
What does it do?
So come over to
Give me a moment.
Okay.
I have to recover my pistol.
So where do we need to come? Which, by the way, I don't have a quality menu on mine because I'm assuming y'all are using.
It's an Optifine thing.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's not a
Wow.
default menu option. I guess I'll just TPA with Rampage.
So look at the paths and the grass on the hills.
Let me make it not like super dark.
The paths and the
It
grass
makes
on the
me too dark.
hills. Do you notice anything different?
Whoa. What?
Now you notice it.
Why?
Now turn off better grass and look at it.
Oh.
So it connects grass. So DK, if basically what it does is you see the grass texture on the top of this block,
Yeah.
and you see how like there's grass all here, right? So like it's next to this grass, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this grass texture then gets displayed on the side of the block that's connected to this grass.
Gotcha.
Same thing with the, it does it with the path too. So like the
I gotta
path
go, guys.
texture,
See you later.
bye Mr. B,
Bye, Mr. Me.
displays on every side of the block that's connected to path. So it basically better connects everything. So like,
I get you.
turn around. I'll put a screenshot.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. So many mine pits.
Here, so look in voice chat for text users. You'll see what I'm talking about. You can see the grass and then the paths.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
You see it?
I don't know if I consider that improved grass. I mean, to me, that should just be texture blending.
Right.
Like when I think improved grass, I think these grass things that are coming out of the grass.
Oh, I got you.
Like create more variations or something.
Yeah, I get it. DCL still AF? Is DCL AFK? Oh, he's not even here anymore. I needed to breed his turtles again.
Oh, but yeah, did you see Rampage's seeding at the apricot bees?
No, I totally got distracted by grass.
Fair enough.
Hold on.
Why is iron $16.95 in like the actual purchase info, but it says that it's 15 in the shop, and it sells for less too.
Did I not get rid of taxes?
I don't think you got rid of taxes. Oh, I was looking at it because I was doing the math to see how much it would cost compared to buying a minecart. And I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right.
Slash shops. Edit. What are we looking at? We're looking at iron
It's also on gold.
fittings. Well, yeah, so it's gonna be on
And-
everything if it's gonna be.
It adds an extra $20 to diamond.
It's a luxury tax, Rampage.
Luxury tax on dirt.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't think dirt should have a luxury tax. I think
Well, it has a tax, that's for sure.
a grass block should have a luxury tax, though.
Alright, hold on.
I think we need to sue the shop.
Hold on.
Like everyone who's made a purchase, just needs to sue someone because we've basically been getting scammed.
I scammed myself, so chill out.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that like you couldn't sue someone as well.
The fact that we're running under 30% CPU makes me happy.
With 3 of us?
Uh-huh. Compared to what it used to be.
That's fair.
Okay. 13%.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Make it 0.
I just like that I have full internet bars today.
Do you not normally?
No, you remember on the old server, I would never have full internet bars? It's like the server hated me.
Okay, Rampage, try now.
Yeah. Not getting scammed anymore.
That's okay. You know what? I have a really hilarious April Fool's Day idea.
What?
We introduce a sales tax.
And how large do we make the sales tax?
Oh, I think we should make we should do like a European VAT tax of like 25%.
What if we made the sales tax 110%?
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And we say we tax both ends of the of all. Oh, gosh, I can just see DCL so upset now.
Yeah.
What?
Now that you're no longer being distracted by things, would you like to see the seats?
I like.
Go ahead and sit in them. They're very pretty. Oh my gosh, it looks like you're sitting down. It really
Yeah,
does.
that's why I did it. That's why I did it the way I did.
I take back every like my initial concerns.
See, can I have my redstone torch back?
Sure. I was wondering where these redstone torches were coming from.
It's still kind of funny to me how this works.
I blame YouTube Shorts for this, though. That's the only reason I know this exists.
I've known
Yeah,
this
but I mean,
existed
it's
long
still like
before
a
YouTube
super
Shorts
simple
was a thing.
concept.
It's not something I would ever consider. It seems like I only mentioned his Rampage because I knew that it would interest him.
Yeah, and I especially didn't think that it would be as easy as mushing a minecart into stair. Go in, and then it works.
I've seen
I thought it would
people
have
make all
bit
kinds
more-
of multi-blocks with that, too.
It should only work with entities, I think.
Some people have used it to, like, make computer desks. I'm not sure, like... I've seen some unnecessary complex creations.
Ah! Put the carpet down. Carpet. No. Away. Carpet. I think I need more carpet. Do you have wool? Wool.
No.
Carpet.
Do you need me to buy some wool for you?
Yeah. Oh wait, there's wool in here. Haha.
Oh, okay. Do I need to still buy wool?
You will, but I don't know how much.
Okay.
And not
I
a
know
BB
the
yet.
I know the answer. Hey Rampage, please take this.
Oh. That seems a bit unnecessary. Take 6 sticks in return.
Thank you. I feel like those are totally of equal value. I figured if I
Yeah.
just gave you an excessive amount of wool because I realize we need more wool later on anyway. You know, I realized that we could make this carpet red because I got you so much red coloring.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if the white or the red pops more, and I don't know yet.
Once I get all of it built, you should be able to break the carpet as long as you don't touch the mine. So we can test for now.
Yeah, because white's kind of like a very apple color.
Wait, how is white an apple color?
Apple made it its official color a long time ago.
Oh, that
Maybe
apple.
I didn't mean Applebee's because it's very much a...
No, I thought you meant apple, like an apple. Which
That
I
makes
was
no
like,
sense.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh, Rampage, that's kind of a stretch. I mean, I realize a lot of things I say are ludicrous. Also, I've discovered something that will require your further assistance. Do you know someone made a giant melon field by this place?
Are you talking
No.
to me?
No, I'm talking to Rampage.
No.
Someone made
Oh,
this
not one?
giant melon field. I don't know how it works. But I wish to exploit the melon that they've created.
I'd have to see it.
Okay, I will. When you're finished here, I'll go and show it to you.
Thanks, fine. I threw sticks at you, DK. I have one.
Oh, I thought those were my sticks. Here.
I threw 6 sticks at you. Yeah, that's clean. This. You can have the sticks back.
Was the sticky piston supposed to go to the other side?
No, I have to push them out to grab them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, because otherwise, the minecarts are actually not resting on the stairs. They're resting on the block below the stairs. So to get my sticky pistons out, I have to push new blocks under them.
Gotcha.
Why can't you just put the minecart down and then push the stair in with a regular piston from above?
I
That
don't
would-
think that works.
I think if you
'Cause-
have a block behind the minecart when you try it to make sure the minecart doesn't go anywhere, it should.
Well, because the reason I don't think it would is because what's happening is when we're pushing the minecart up, or we're pushing stairs that have a minecart resting on top of them, when we're pushing them up, the minecart falls through the block and rests on the piston. So then when we pull the stairs back down, the stairs are going inside of the minecart. And I don't think it would work. It
Could I
might,
try
maybe.
it?
Sure, it could work.
By the way, I think these mine carts are in a different angle.
Yeah, they are. It's because this way is east, this way is west, this way is north. It's there. It's like, if you notice, east, west.
I'm surprised
East,
this doesn't bother you
west.
extensively.
I tried to fix it and it couldn't.
Okay.
The only reason I'm letting it slide.
I'm surprised. Like I'm surprised the place hasn't been burned down.
Do you have any normal pistons that aren't sticky?
Why would I have normal pistons? I think I am.
There's a crafting bench in over here, iGamer, if you need it.
That's fine, I don't have any materials.
Well, is someone pushing on this minecart? What is happening here?
Rampage, do you have the materials to craft a normal piston?
I have 3 iron.
Do you have
So
redstone?
it's not enough. Yeah.
I only need 1 piston. 3 iron is enough. Do you have the wood and the
Oh
cobblestone?
yeah, it is. I don't have cobblestone.
Alright, I'll bring you cobblestone.
Why are we using my materials for your chest?
Because it goes towards your build.
Does it though?
Yes.
How? I can do it either way.
I know, but I'm testing it to help you. And I'm testing it here. So just...
Can't place the wool block there.
So, I believe you can ride these minecarts out of the stairs.
You can't.
Huh?
You cannot. And stop moving.
Oh,
Okay,
now
now
that
you
the
can.
carpet... Now that the carpet's there, you can't.
No, you can't move minecart. Minecart has to be on a rail to move, and it's not on a rail.
Oh, okay.
Now the carpet locks it in, so it doesn't do any nonsense.
You can push it, which is why I'm putting the carpet down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's because those aren't vertical. So I wonder if we should do we should do something different over here.
Well, no, I just have to build this slightly.
Okay, well, can you give me the resources for the piston? Make it myself.
And can you not push me around? That.
Alright,
There's
I have to
that.
go back home because you filled my inventory again.
Do you have stairs?
What? You just stare in that corner.
Okay, do you have wood?
I threw wood at you.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, you did.
Deacon, did you pick up the minecart?
Yes.
Can I have the minecart?
Flash, ignore claims.
Here you go, Rampage.
Thank you.
By the way, iGamer, I have dark planks and stairs if you need them.
Very good, very good. I need rails. Rampage.
I can get you rails. Give me a second.
Any kind would be acceptable.
I think we have spare rails at the house.
What?
Yes, we do.
Oh, I don't know.
Is 13 okay?
I just need two.
He actually only needs one. But.
Well,
Uh,
all right. So, do we
I
want the
gamer?
minecart? Do we want the minecart facing front to back, or do we want it facing?
I don't think you get to choose that.
That's what.
I think he's
do-
suggesting he can use rail to orient it.
Yeah. That's
No,
why
when you
I'm
break it, it'll set its own position. When you break the rail that the minecart is on, it will change its position.
asking. Can you give me a redstone torch, please? You just drop me one. Oh, because the rail is there.
Also, I think you
Oh,
may
why
have
did you
dissolved the
do that?
claim, Rampage.
Oh, there might not be a claim here.
No, there is a claim here. I had to make the claim.
Okay.
Where did the minecart go? Where's the minecart
I didn't
at?
put one down. I just realized that. But I think it won't push anything because the rail's here.
Oh, you don't put down the minecart. The rail. Put down the.
I don't have a minecart.
You have a minecart. How do you plan to do this without a minecart?
I don't have the iron for one.
Wait, couldn't you just bought one from shop?
I can, but Rampage has minecarts. Why would I waste my money if Rampage
No, I
doesn't have a
don't.
minecart?
Yeah, no, Rampage has been buying minecarts for this.
Oh, okay.
And while Rampage is rich, I don't know.
I am not as rich as I have not attempted to make money in quite a long while.
Redstone torch me.
You break the rail?
Yeah.
Oh,
And done.
okay.
And the orientation is fixed.
Is still south and west. Or
Right.
south or west and east. I'm smart.
But I can change the orientation depending upon the rail.
I don't think you can. Because, I mean,
Wanna
you
bet?
want to make it face like this, right? You know, minecart.
I got it. I'll buy the minecart. I got one. Okay.
Now break the rail. On.
Oh, okay.
See? It's now changed.
That's weird. Well,
Almost like
either way.
It's almost like it only faces west and east.
Either way, unlike you said, you can actually push the stairs down into the minecart without having to do all the fancy replacement underneath. So that much works.
Most of that is, I think, just to get back his pistons.
Proved my theory. That Rampage said didn't work.
Well, I didn't think it would, but I didn't say that it was impossible.
I need more stair decay.
Oh, okay, sure. Here,
Just one.
I'll give you 8. You can give back whatever you don't need.
That's good. Rampage torch. Thank you. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
You just have to put the carpet behind it now. And here, DK, I'll give this back to you.
Thank you.
And here's a piston, and here's your rails.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go put these rails back at the house. which apparently I've named the house Meow.
Yes,
Yeah.
you said this earlier.
Yeah, I realized Rampage didn't hear it, and I realized like I would just keep. I used to for the longest time just go like home, and it would just take me here. But once I had a second house, I had to actually name this house something, and so I chose to name it Meow because I'm original.
I mean, I have iGamer's house as home. I have a home at iGamer's house called home. So
Yeah, because that's the first one you said.
yeah.
I don't have a home called home.
Well, the only reason that I had a home and that home is called home is because it doesn't. When I made that home,
He didn't
the
ascribe a
plugin was
name to it.
broken. No, the plugin was broken and it wouldn't let me set a name.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I was stuck naming it home.
I
So,
always make my primary house H.
why?
Well, it's an abbreviation for home.
Oh, you made it work, Rampage. Do you want to see
Instead
the
of-
melon fields now, Rampage?
Instead of
fine.
having to type /home, I can just do /home H.
Oh, here?
Look
What
at
if there's
this unnatural melon field. Who did this anyway?
I
I
can
have
find
no
out.
idea.
Like, how did they do this?
I put down a bunch of random seeds for no reason.
Oh, it's your friend.
My friend.
It's a friend.
It's a
A
friend.
friend?
It's a friend.
I see.
A friend or
Was
Or
it
Deacon.
polar?
No,
Okay.
it's D friend.
the friend?
I mean, unless it's Nick.
No.
I don't think Nick would go to this effort, though.
He would not.
Well, hey, Rampage. You have that Silk Touch,
The Silk Touch pickaxe?
yes.
I broke it. I broke it, so here's a melon seed.
I think somewhere in the village.
Also, it was DCL.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Well, I appreciate that, actually.
Where do I a home in the nether?
I have a home in the nether. I have 2 homes in the nether.
But I have no need for a home in the nether.
Both of my nether homes are above the roof.
Ah, so you are hacker man.
I'm not hacker, man. I got up here legitimately with ender pearls and ladders.
Uh-huh.
No, I did.
Uh-huh.
No, I did.
I don't know that like abusing an ancient Minecraft bug is still considered legitimate. Because I mean that's what it is. It is a bug.
Yeah. Not like I used admin perms to do /top and show up on top of the roof.
Hey, Rampage, so did you still have the Silk Touch, pickaxe?
Man has a job, but no station to do his job.
That's sad.
Is this
Who doesn't have a job?
A random villager.
Hmm.
Yeah, found the man with Silk Touch. How are we going? 10 emeralds? A book. Do I have a book still, Deacon? Do we own books?
I can look. We have 22 books.
Ah, okay.
Do you want me to bring you a book?
I'll just head over them. Oh, the villager moved me.
It's in the little chest.
Okay.
Also, I noticed you have a collection of like almost 2 stacks of Azure Blue.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was gonna say definitely
I
not.
was like, why do we, if you look in the chest underneath the chest you're in, there's like almost 2 stacks of Azure Bluet.
Huh.
Is this part of like some
Where
sort
are
of
those
secret
guys?
like blue
I don't know.
dye experiment?
Don't those white dye?
I think.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Who knows what they
It
do?
might make light
Can I
gray
steal
dye,
10 of your
maybe.
emeralds, TK?
Feel free. Take anything you need. Those are our emeralds.
Wait.
Ah, you know what? He's right. They
Eva.
make light gray dye. Is there a reason we needed that much light gray dye?
I don't know. Do not know. Loader man. Goodbye, loader man. Uh,
I'm going to go soon. Just.
oh, well,
Oh, no.
I'm also leaving in a moment. So,
Oh, okay. Thank
yeah.
I just thought Rampage was gonna help me collect these, but I guess he's trying to make me a book.
Well, I'm making an axe because
Ah.
I don't have an axe.
Okay, so you need specifically an axe for that?
Well, I mean, not really, but it'll take forever with a pickaxe.
I see.
An axe is just a preferred tool.
I gotcha. I was confused. I didn't understand what was going on. I was being a confused DK, running around going, "What's this? What's this? What's this?"
Lol.
I forgot Rampage also filled my inventory with sand as well for some reason.
I'll leave most of the enchantments.
Why don't I have a
Probably
piston in my
not
inventory?
do
Because
that.
I gave it to you when I was done doing my experiments, or Rampage could
Gotcha.
use it.
That makes sense. I'll just put the piston in our wood chest if you need it, Rampage.
Okay.
You know, I had a shovel in my inventory and I was like hand hitting gravel.
DK,
I didn't even know I had a shovel.
DK, what are you doing with your life?
I don't know. I'm just not aware of the
Wait,
items in my inventory.
My texture pack makes my axe look like a giant cleaver instead of an axe.
I mean, that's kind of cool. My dorm room is starting to look pretty empty. I'm starting to move things home.
It's all part of leveling up.
I'll be home in 2 weeks.
Casually breaking melon.
Oh, sorry. I just realized like we have that farmer that like will give us emeralds for this, and we'll just level him up even further.
Does he like
Alright.
give you a discount now?
Yeah, it's 3 melons per emerald. It used to be 4.
Oh, wow. That is
Not
pretty
bad.
cheap. Especially since I have at least 25 melon blocks. So probably
Well, I'm going
now a
to...
minimum of 32, 34, 56. Actually over a stack.
Nice.
I'm gonna finish putting down the turtle egg and the trapdoors here, and then I'm gonna go.
As I now stare at Rampage like he's Superman.
Me.
Alright. Home farm.
Alright, well, I am going to end my stream. And then I'm going. We'll be back in a minute.
I ran him out of farm trades, but we only have like 11 melon. Oh, sorry. Apparently 39 melons left.
Nice.
So I'll have to wait for that trade to refresh. But we've almost leveled him up from expert.
That's good. All right.
Oh,
well,
he's
I
a
think-
master farmer now.
Very nice. I
Um,
think I'm gonna end off here. Thank you, stream, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all next week at the same time. Bye, everyone.
bye. By the way, Rampage, he's selling golden carrots and glycerin melon slices.
Huh.
2 emeralds for 3 golden carrots. And 3 emeralds for 3 glycerin melon slices.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a good trade or not.
All right. I'm gonna head out and go do some homework. So I'll talk to y'all
I'm
later.
going to go eat food.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
What is golden carrots and glycerin melon slices for?
The melons are for potions, and carrots are, I think, only food. They might be used in night vision, though.
Okay. I'll assume Rampage is correct in all things. Well, that's okay, because the next time we play, we'll start selling him the rest of the melons.
Yeah, I was right. It is a golden carrot. I'm smart.
For night vision? Okay.
Yeah.
What's funny is I think
Also,
the whole reason for that is
the-
because carrots supposedly provide superior vision.
Yeah, very true. Also, is the static gone?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, so through our testing, we have determined that it is Discord creating the static.
Okay.
It is not us. It's not even in my computer. Like we'll look at like what my computer is receiving is 0 static. It gets to Discord, static.
I just figured something was like touching a cable or something.
No. It is actually Discord creating the static.
Why?
I have
What
no
setting
idea.
have you set to cause
I
this
don't
to happen?
know.
Because
Because
like,
it doesn't happen all the time.
in
it's not
fact,
like I'm
actually, to be
changing the
honest with you,
setting.
you're actually more clear than you've ever been before.
Well, we are also using a different mic now.
Like you sound 100% better.
Yeah, we swapped the mic a while ago, and I've been getting used to that. Pretty weird. When someone tells me, or like I'm about to join a call, I go to put on my old mic, and this mic I don't have to move at all. It's just there. It's a shotgun mic. So I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need to grab you.
I mean, not only is there like no electric toothbrush, no interference, there's also, because like I think before, like when you started, there was like this weird it was like one channel was missing or something, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well,
It was almost like Discord was like having the static on one channel and your voice on one channel.
Huh.
I don't know. I really don't know. But like there's a dullness that's no longer there.
weird. I think that is the new mic. I think the new mic sounds a lot better than the old one.
Oh, it does.
And I've figured out how to make Discord stop making static. So that we shouldn't have
I
that
usually
problem
don't mention
again.
it. I let iGamer like mention it.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like I'm not always there. Weird. And then, but yeah, it shouldn't anymore.
Okay.
But
Till Discord hates you again.
yeah, till Discord decides that I need to go in, change some settings,
Oh,
and
do you
then
remember? Do you remember when I had to like mess with Discord or it would mute my mic?
yeah, Discord's weird.
That's alright. What's worse is like Messenger. I have one friend that just continuously uses that,
Why?
and like, cause like he was in another country when Discord came out. So like when he finally came back here, I'm telling him like, please, please, because Messenger has so many limitations. I can't send him video files at all. Cause like Messenger doesn't let you send me lots of files.
I mean, Discord's not that great either.
Discord is great for
files.
sending video files, so like web media.
Well, like
and,
if you have a link, if
Oh.
you're sending the actual file.
Yeah, but I usually have like really tiny video files that like I get from like from websites and like like with like videos of like combat or something that I want to send him, and I can't because Messenger requires it has to be like 2 formats or you don't get to send it. It's like the draconian days. Though I miss Skype. Skype is still a much better platform.
Really?
I needed to send a file to someone, and we just realized it would faster just for them to turn on their Skype, and I would Skype it to them because Skype doesn't have file transfer limits like Discord does.
I think that's like the only thing Skype has, though.
But that's such an amazing feature of just being able
Yeah,
to
no,
send something.
it's amazing, but I think that's all it has. I think Discord is just better in every other way.
I mean, Discord has really good noise canceling. I didn't realize how good until I was in a Microsoft Teams call for work, and someone asked me to turn off my jet engine.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I was like, okay. Well, they told me to mute because of my jet engine. I'm like, yeah, give me 1 second. I'll just turn off the jet engine. It's my like water cooler thing. It's like it's a fan that has like a water tank attached to it.
Huh.
But the way it's powered is it uses like a really fast CPU fan. So it's an extra special fan, but it produces a slightly cooler fan temperature because it uses the water to kind of help cool the air.
Huh.
Though the product's advertisement is kind of heinous because the advertisement for it on TV is like, we'll drop the temperature of the room by 20 degrees.
What? That's not right.
And I'm like, that's not physically possible, and no one believes you.
No,
Why
what
would
they're
you-
doing is they're setting the bar super high, so that's where you think the bar is, so that when they go below or like slightly above where the bar actually is, it doesn't matter as much.
I mean, the thing is, it makes people think it's a scam, and I'm like, man, you should just have told what it did, and people wouldn't be so upset. Because if you just said it makes the air slightly cooler, okay, because that's what it does. It produces cooler air than your fan could do by itself, but it doesn't perform the magical transformation of reducing the entire room's temperature. Like, suggesting that it is an air conditioner is criminal. And the developer should be completely shamed for that. I realize we didn't work on our world aquarium today, but that's okay. I mean, our world zoo slash only aquarium.
Hmm.
I was trying to do what the World Zoo does in Dallas.
Hmm.
It's a giant super aquarium.
Funny. Alright, well, I'm gonna go
Okie
eat
dokie.
food.
You have some food.
Oh.
You take it easy.
Goodbye.
Bye. Well, everyone, this is DK389 signing off again. And as always, you're always loved, guys.